My name is Laura. I'm 31, female, and I just discovered that my fiancé, Harvey, 29, had been running a weekly girlfriend evaluation committee with his mom, Dolores, and his sisters, Jocelyn, 33, and Tessa, 27, for our entire 3-year relationship. Not casual talk, actual spreadsheets, scoring systems, and improvement plans. I found out during what I thought was a normal Sunday dinner at his parents' house. Harvey was showing Jocelyn something on his phone when Tessa loudly said, "Is that from the PowerPoint about her communication scores?" The table went silent. I asked what PowerPoint. Harvey tried to play it off. "Oh, just something silly we do." But Dolores, after 3 glasses of wine with zero filter, chimed in. "Silly? We've been tracking your progress for years. You've improved so much from your initial baseline." My initial baseline? Like I was some kind of project car. "What exactly have you been tracking?" I asked. Harvey went pale but tried to minimize it. Just, relationship stuff, goals, and things. Tessa, who apparently missed the tension, pulled out her laptop. "Want to see the dashboard? Your intimacy metrics are trending up this quarter." I'm not kidding. They had a full Google Sheet set up with tabs for communication subcategories, emotional availability, active listening, conflict resolution, romance, date planning, spontaneity, gift giving, domestic partnership, chores, cooking, home maintenance, future planning, career ambition, financial goals, parenting potential, physical hygiene, fitness, and bedroom performance. Yes, really. Each category had weekly scores, monthly averages, and action items for improvement. Some highlights from their meeting minutes. Week 12. Needs to stop leaving cabinet doors open. Jocelyn suggests maternal trauma. Action. Harvey to model proper cabinet closing. Week 39. Finally learn to fold fitted sheets properly. Celebrate small wins. Week 78. Still wearing those cargo shorts. Intervention planned. Week 104. Propose with grandmother's ring instead of buying new. Discuss financial priorities versus romantic gesture metrics. I sat there reading 3 years of my life being dissected like a lab experiment. The worst part? They had a shared calendar for implementation strategies, times when Harvey would bring up specific issues or try to guide behavioral changes. "It's from a place of love," Dolores insisted. "We just want what's best for Harvey." "We've done this with all our girlfriends," Jocelyn added. Like that makes it better, I thought. Tessa's ex scored way lower than me. I looked at Harvey. "My bedroom performance is being reviewed by your mother?" He had the audacity to look annoyed. "It's not detailed, just general satisfaction scores," he said. "Oh, good. Just general satisfaction scores. That makes it fine that your family has a spreadsheet about our sex life." I left. Needed to process this insanity. That night, Harvey texted me 67 times. Everything from, "You're overreacting," to, "This is how healthy families communicate," to, "Are you really going to throw away 3 years over this?" Yes, I was. But then I had a better idea. After barely sleeping, I decided that if Harvey loved transparency and evaluation so much, we should do this properly. I texted him. "You're right, transparency in relationships is important. I've booked us a couples therapy session for Thursday. Bring your mom and sisters since they're stakeholders in this relationship." He called instantly, sounding relieved. "Oh, thank God. I knew you'd understand once you calm down." "Absolutely. Full transparency. The therapist needs the complete picture." He hesitated. "We don't need to involve them." "But they've been involved for 3 years. They have all that valuable data. Bring the spreadsheets, too." Thursday came. I'd specifically booked Dr. Reeves, who specialized in family involvement and boundary issues. Cost me extra for the extended session, but worth every penny. Harvey showed up with his entire crew. They walked in like a boardroom. Jocelyn even had a tablet for notes. Dr. Reeves started simple. "So, I understand there's been some family involvement in your relationship." Dolores jumped right in. "We're very close. We believe in supporting each other." "I see. Can you explain the support system?" They launched into their whole system, proudly showing the spreadsheets, explaining their weekly meetings, and the scoring system. Jocelyn even pulled up a pie chart of my improvement areas. Dr. Reeves took notes. Poker face perfect. "Harvey, when did this system start?" "Our second date." "Who initiated it?" "Well, Mom thought..." So Harvey's mother initiated tracking his girlfriend after their second date. Dr. Reeves turned to Dolores. Do you track other aspects of your son's or daughter's lives this way? Of course, we track everything: jobs, friendships, health. And how do your children track your life? Silence. You don't track your mother's relationships? Dr. Reeves asked the sisters. That's different, Jocelyn said. Ow, she's the mom. I see. So this is about control rather than mutual support. The atmosphere shifted fast. Dr. Reeves turned to me. How do you feel about your intimate life being discussed in these meetings? Violated, I said simply. That's dramatic, Tessa scoffed. Dr. Reeves looked at her. How would you feel if your girlfriend's father and brothers met weekly to discuss your sexual performance? Tessa's face went red. That's different. And that's when Tessa cracked. She started crying because it reminded her of what ruined her last relationship. Her boyfriend found out about the spreadsheets and left her. Plot twist I didn't see coming. Dr. Reeves asked gently, This happened before? Jocelyn shifted uncomfortably. Tessa's ex was unreasonable. He called me a psycho, Tessa wailed. So your whole family was invasive and creepy. He blocked all of us. When was this? 6 months ago. And you continued the practice with Harvey's relationship? Dolores got defensive. One overreacting man doesn't mean our system is wrong. Actually, Jocelyn said quietly, Brett said something similar when we broke up. And Kevin, Tessa added, still crying, and Jorge and that guy I dated in college. Dr. Reeves let that hang in the air. Multiple partners have expressed that this system violates their boundaries. Weak men or women can't handle strong family bonds. Dolores declared, Is violating someone's privacy a sign of strength? The session devolved from there. Harvey tried to defend the system but kept contradicting himself. Dolores went full narcissist, claiming everyone else was too sensitive. Jocelyn admitted she'd been single for 2 years because partners kept freaking out about the tracking. Tessa just kept crying about her ex. As we left, Dr. Reeves pulled me aside. You know this isn't normal, right? Oh, I know. Good. Your insurance will get my report if you need it for any future proceedings. Smart woman. After the therapy disaster, Harvey went into damage control. But instead of apologizing, he doubled down. He showed up at my apartment the next day with a binder. A binder? I asked incredulously. I've prepared a presentation on why you're overreacting, he announced. I laughed, couldn't help it. A presentation? He opened to a tab marked Relationship Statistics and started reading. According to our data, you've been 73% happier since implementing our suggested improvements. How did you measure my happiness? Smile frequency, energy levels, sexual initiation rates, he replied. I asked the question I'd been dreading. What else have you been tracking that I don't know about? He got defensive. Nothing invasive. Show me your phone. That's private. Oh, now privacy matters. He reluctantly handed it over. I found a WhatsApp group called Operation Optimize Laura. Messages included discussions by Dolores about his childhood, cabinet door issues, and optimization strategies. Jocelyn tracked my Instagram likes, follows, and interactions with 3 female coworkers. Red flag. Harvey had already addressed it and unfollowed them. Tessa had his friend Marcus, single, bad influence, and they were trying to find him a girlfriend. They were controlling my entire social circle. I kept scrolling. Dolores. His credit score went up 12 points. Our financial guidance is working. You've been checking my credit score? Just quarterly, to track progress. Then I remembered he had helped me sign up for a credit monitoring service last year, supposedly for both of us, before buying a house together. Get out, Laura, please, just get out. He left a binder behind. I went through it that night. Graphs of my mood patterns, career projections, family relationship analysis, genetic considerations for future children, meal plans, even a comparison chart ranking me against Jocelyn and Tessa's exes. The last page was wedding performance metrics, with subcategories for proposal execution, engagement period, behavior, and projected husband scores. I was done, so incredibly done. But they weren't. The next day, I started getting texts from numbers I didn't recognize. Harvey had given my number to his extended family for support. Aunt Linda. Heard you're being difficult. Remember, happy wife, happy life. Cousin Rico. Bro, just go with it. Uncle Ted. Laura, letting women guide you is natural. Stop being stubborn. Then Dolores sent me an invoice for relationship consulting services totaling $9,873.50 for 3 years of optimization work. I texted back, Counter invoice for unauthorized use of my personal data coming soon. She called immediately, screeching about ungrateful women and how I'd never find better than Harvey. Your girlfriend treats me like a science experiment. She's perfecting you. You should be grateful. I hung up and called my lawyer buddy. He laughed for 5 solemn minutes, saying, Dude, save everything. If they escalate, this is borderline stalking and harassment. Escalate. And oh, they escalated. Remember Cousin Rico, who said he was happily married after going through their system? His wife Martina reached out to me privately. Run, was all her first text said. We met for coffee. Turns out Rico wasn't happily married at all. He was completely broken. The tracking never stopped after marriage. It got worse. They tracked grocery receipts, date nights, when they had sex, even when they fought. Rico didn't even notice anymore. He thought it was normal, Martina explained. I tried to get him to set boundaries, but Dolores convinced him I'm being difficult and need more integration into the family. Why don't you leave? I asked. I'm pregnant, she said bitterly. And guess who's been tracking my pregnancy? They had a spreadsheet for her weight gain, symptoms, prenatal vitamins. Dolores texted Rico if she ate anything off plan. Holy, this is so much worse than I thought. They were already planning how to track the baby, feeding schedules, developmental milestones, sleep optimization. I showed Rico my situation. He nodded knowingly. Get out now, he warned. That night, Harvey showed up at my apartment with his entire family. No warning, just showed up. Intervention time, Dolores announced, pushing into my living room. They sat like they owned the place. Jocelyn had a laptop. Tessa had tissues, already crying. Harvey had Binder 2.0. We've identified the problem, Dolores started. You have commitment issues stemming from your parents' divorce. My parents, they've been married 35 years. They're not divorced. Emotional divorce, Dolores insisted. They had analyzed my parents' social media interactions. Jocelyn opened her laptop. We've prepared a treatment plan. With proper intervention, we can resolve your issues in 6 to 8 weeks. The intervention included daily check-ins, bi-weekly family therapy, and me moving in with Harvey's parents for an observational period. Move in with your parents just for a month so we can monitor your progress properly, Harvey said. I stood up. Everyone out. Now. This hostility is exactly what we're trying to fix. Dolores said. Out? They didn't move. We're not leaving until you see reason. So I called the cops. 2 officers showed up. I explained that my ex-fiancé and his family were refusing to leave my apartment. Harvey tried to spin it as a relationship discussion, but when I showed the officers the stalking texts and spreadsheets, they quickly sided with me. Ma'am, you need to leave, all of you. This is trespassing. They left, but Harvey turned at the door. You're making a huge mistake. No one will ever love you like I do. God, I hope not, I replied. The officers stayed while I explained more. One older officer shook his head. File a restraining order. This is going to get worse. He was right. Final update. The next morning, I woke up to 147 notifications. Harvey had gone nuclear on social media, posting our story in every local Facebook group, Instagram, even LinkedIn. But he made a crucial mistake. He included screenshots of their tracking spreadsheets as proof of how much he loved me. The comments were brutal. Girl, this is psycho behavior. They tracked his bathroom habits. The mom reviews your sex life. Jail. Imagine showing your whole ass like this and thinking you're the hero. The story went viral. People created memes about tracking partners with categories like toilet seat position and nostril breathing ratios. Harvey's employer saw it, he worked in data analytics, and was not thrilled about him using company software to stalk his girlfriend. He got suspended pending investigation. Jocelyn, who worked as a therapist, faced worse. Someone reported her to the licensing board for ethical violations. Tessa's boutique got review bombed, with jokes about whether she tracked customer metrics too. Dolores tried damage control online, claiming everyone was jealous of their close family bonds, but the reviews were brutal. She now sells essential oils. Rico is in therapy learning about boundaries. Martina is happily divorced with full custody. As for me, I check under my car for tracking devices as a joke. My boyfriend, Jonathan, thinks it's hilarious. Life is good. No one has a spreadsheet about me anymore. To anyone reading this, if your partner's family has a spreadsheet about you, run. If they have multiple spreadsheets, change your name and leave the country. No amount of optimization is worth being someone's science project. Peace out.